Hi, I just wanted to sit down for a minute and talk a little bit about B2B marketing, just kind of a 101 about the debate over um, should you link out to other different businesses, or do you always want to drive things back to your own website in your communication? And this would be social media, email, your own blog, any kind of publication you're putting out there and sharing with people. Um, so there's a number of schools of thought, but the one that I particularly subscribe to is that it really should be a mix of two different things. There's short term, which is information about your own company, its specials, it's introducing new product rollouts and enhancements, things like that. And then the secondary thing you want to do while you're doing that is building credibility within your industry, is becoming a thought leader, an industry expert. And the way to do that is to step out of that comfort zone of continually bringing people to you and linking out to complementary or supporting websites and companies like vendors or not competitors, but complementary businesses that are related to your industry. So say, for instance, you received an industry award. Link out to that website, get people into that world so they can see what other companies are doing. Don't be afraid of it because you won an award from them, right? Uh, and that same thing would be true if you have a vendor who's working on an interesting technology that you're incorporating, a supplier who is doing something interesting within the industry that would be interesting for your reader and your user. The benefit over the long term is that you will become someone who is known as an industry leader. So your readers are going to feel like, well, if they know this much, they can certainly help me in what I'm doing. Uh, so again, I would say don't be afraid of stepping out of that kind of circle of feeding your own website, which I think is ultimately the most important thing to do. When you're in a position to do it, it's extremely healthy to add that secondary layer of becoming a thought leader. And the way you do that is by opening that funnel up and not just having every communication that you put out be all about you and what you're doing, but also all about your industry and what's happening in that world. It's healthy for you in the long term and will ultimately result in more customers and more loyalty from what you have. So think about it, see if it might apply to what you're doing. All right. Thanks.